Good morning. Good morning. I was trying to have more energy, but I can't fake it as much as I'd like to. So I'm walking to my school right now, and I had like recorded on my camera a vertical video of the I can't do this, it's too much. Okay, now I can talk. So I recorded a vertical video on my camera of me actually like ready, but I didn't do like a get it ready with me. I didn't go live on TikTok. I could have done it, but I didn't do makeup. So I was like, the get ready with me was gonna be very to the point. Anyways, I notice people like to look at me on TikTok when I'm occupied, whether doing makeup or hair or cooking. A lot of people are eating. A lot of people join me when I'm doing something or building, consistently doing something. And I don't ever usually consistently do something that I have to be really concentrated on unless I'm like walking like this. I'll check and see if TikTok live works with me in moments like this walking to school. I'll just talk and do that. But basically, I'm walking to my MBA classes. Today is Wednesday, so I got 2 classes, 2 of the most unbearable classes that you would think. At least personally, I don't like those classes. That's not my thing. Data analysis and accounting, I rap, in case you forgot. I know how to do those things, I just don't like to do it. And in my mind, those things pay good money until none of those skills are needed by regular humans anymore because it's automated. So I feel like it's a waste of time. And sure, show me the knowledge only 100 years later and $89,000 in debt. I feel like that's something people should have showed people in high school. This shouldn't be my first time I'm putting numbers to a paper, right? Or should I say an Excel sheet? And then not only that, the professors have an old video of a computer from the 1900s trying to show me how to do something on a 25 platform. Get it together. I do not pay $89,000 for you to show me a video how to do something from 1993. Lucky I didn't say 2, because that's what I was thinking. But there's a little feature that I had that was similar. So that's why I said 93. But anyway, I just feel like there's a lot in store for me today. So let me go live. Well, not TikTok live, but record. Because I think it's a good preparation to record before I actually get my camera. So I could get accustomed with walking in the city of Winter Park and rambling my mouth. But yeah, I'm just walking down the streets and I have class at 8:30 a.m. So I'll see y'all possibly in a classroom, maybe not. I see one of the best things ever for the morning time. Can I get a drum roll, please? That is coffee. So this coffee shop by my school, they be having free coffee, and it be good because I be needing that real bad in the morning. I didn't realize how good it was for me and my mental to drink some nice hot coffee before school. I do iced coffee, but I just do that for aesthetic and flavor. But real caffeinated coffee, I love it. Look, y'all, that is so cool. I'm actually vlogging today. Yes, this is our student coffee shop from All Saints. They're so amazing. They always have the best coffee, and it definitely gets me through my day before classes. They also have the opportunity to go sit after classes to study, get some coffee, and you can be there with friends and just get your work done. And it's a good place to clear your mind. So I definitely recommend going there after your classes. Okay, so hi y'all. Right now it is 11:44 a.m. and I am in the little, in Bethune we call this a quad. Here I don't know what we call it, but this is the little area that I'm about to sit out and have my lunch. I'm a part of the interfaith program here. So yesterday we met with the other individuals of the interfaith scholars program, and we were given a Greek grilled chicken salad, and so that's what I just put in my fridge and saved for me to eat today. So I'm gonna eat that. And I just wanted to debrief some things. So as I got out of class, I ain't gonna lie, this was the data analysis class. It turned out exactly how I expected it to be. That's unfortunate. Yeah, absolutely nothing. It was terrible. It was a terrible class. I learned nothing. But it's not terrible because you learn something from nothing. I learned that even though I don't understand what I'm learning there because I messed up one specific function in my Excel, which caused me a lot of hardship. That doesn't mean I have to not learn nothing the whole entire period. So I turned my focus from what that man was talking about, and I learned Canva and how to do thumbnails. So I'm gonna redo all my thumbnails on this break, in a break in between that I have to my next class. And I'm gonna redo my thumbnails. I'm gonna continue watching videos first, how to learn how to make a appealing thumbnail, because literally I realized the way I'm transferring the data to here, but you're plugging in formulas, and if one formula form is off, which quote unquote cells in the cells is not good, then the whole thing is done and you're not going to understand how to do the graphs and then X, Y, and Z. So we were doing so many different formulas, but it all related to the main point, and he explained how he locked the cells in the function, or the function in the cells, or X, Y, and Z. So, or the name of it. And so like I was doing it, but then when I pressed enter, it said name or like error, and it just gave me difficulties to even submit what I did. And I could have sworn I followed it properly. I looked, and then by the time like I even got assistance for help, it was all the way for the third cell that we have to dig the calculations, and then they was already on a graph and everything. And I'm like, yeah, no, like I'm not about to waste my time. I'm gonna get good use of this money. This time when I'm in this class, I'm gonna be learning how to grow my social media and my Canva and reposition myself, because it's no way I'm gonna sit here looking at this lost and pissed. So there's that. And then some students is rude, like they see mad space to walk around and they're gonna squeeze behind your chair to get to one side of the room when they could have just walked around when there was mad space over there. It be taking a lot for me to not black on these people, because they're not my kids, so I can't be doing that. And I would never even black on my kids like that. It's just I'm gonna raise them so they know not to go around, well, not to go around, but not to go around me. Go around the table, not around me. Got me squeezing myself in a chair, and there's nobody on the other side. There's two people here, females at that. We squeezing ourselves in, but we trying to get out to go, but we gotta squeeze ourselves in a table for you to get by. You bugging. But that's just the little nuances of just being in a new area, in a new school, and just with a class bunch of men that just irritating. And I was irritated from not understanding what I was learning. I couldn't even get the assistance needed, because it's like, bro, I'm gonna tell the man go to cell 1 and we all the way in. No, I just stopped caring. Like, no, I care. Like, if I had the opportunity to understand it, I would. It's like I'm not gonna not just completely turn my focus. But if I don't understand it and I'm not getting the help I need, I'm gonna turn my attention to something that is more beneficial to me. And at that time, that was me learning Canva, and I learned a good amount of stuff. So I'm happy about that. Despite this, stuff happening that was pissing me off, from this spilling, the sauce spilling, and my bread and all of that stuff being soaked. Like, granted, I didn't even want that bread. I knew it wasn't good. So I'm not even really mad about that. I'm grateful. I'm not even really mad about that, but I'm grateful I got a meal. So I'm gonna put some popcorn up in here in my salad. Y'all gonna put popcorn in your salad? I ain't gonna put too much, because my first time. I ain't never did it. And my little water. And I hope this don't attract bugs over here. But yeah, what kind of stuff is this? You be trying to be eco-friendly? Like, what's tea? I'm supposed to eat with it. This is a piece of wood. I guess it worked for the popcorn. All right, this is not a mukbang video. I'm gonna come back to y'all when I'm in the next phase of life, in the school, in the day. But literally, I feel like I'm in a upstate New York or Florida. Like, why is the sun that way? Maybe y'all can see me now. But yeah, I feel like I'm in an upstate New York or Florida, because why all the vibes is in Miami and I'm over here in Orlando. Whatever the case may be, the good part is I'm here acquiring an education. I'm not just here for fun. Trust. This will be the last location. Anyhow, I just came from eating my lunch, and that salad was nasty, especially without the vinegar. But I was grateful, because I could have just been eating chips and junk, but I had me some grass, so that's good to know. We get bags of grass to live. That sounds sarcastic, but I'm pretty grateful. That's all you can be. Right now, I'm walking to a breakout room. Me and my team from my cohort, right now this semester. We got mad projects we gotta work on, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm finna go there before class starts. The next class is accounting. Also terrible. Honestly, I can't tell you which is more terrible, data analysis or accounting. I feel like they alternate with each other. For example, one morning, data analysis could be absolutely traumatizing. And then one afternoon, I can have accounting being, okay, this is pretty good. Or it can be vice versa, or just both of them being terrible. I have yet to have a day with and both of them being good simultaneously, but hopefully that occurs. We're eager for that to occur. But I'm about to go in this building, so I'm gonna come back to y'all after, maybe, if I feel like it. Okay, now I'm home. I'm back in my apartment, and let me give you a nice little debrief from my day. First and foremost, my morning, it wasn't as hectic as when I first started the semester. I was able to catch on to the times that I needed to be at the bus route in order for me to get to class on time for the 8:30 a.m. time frames. What I would like to also say is that it doesn't bother me anymore. It no longer is much of a trouble. And that specifically, I can appreciate. I'd also like to say that once I got into data analysis, it was starting off pretty good. And then after we got to the Excel portion, and I was prompted to type in the information from the board in my cells, and my computer specifically didn't register the formula that we were given to, and it didn't work, and that really frustrated me. And so I had a very stink attitude all day, because in that moment I was unallowed to ask questions. And I know people say that college is nothing like high school. Be prepared. And they say the same things about middle school. But what they failed to mention was that is more so prompted towards graduate school, or maybe colleges outside of African American culture. Let me just give you a brief rundown. I went to a HBCU, and then from the HBCU, I came from a black neighborhood. Then I went to a high school in Flushing, very diverse. And then I'm now in a graduate school, that's a PWI. You're not allowed to ask questions. Like, you can ask questions, but it's not recommended in between classes. They just give you the information, and you're prompted to use your study buddy ChatGPT. They give you materials to upload to the ChatGPT platform. But besides that, I'd like to say I really don't enjoy my Wednesdays, because like I mentioned, it's either one or the other class is really terrible. But this last class, we had a good amount of breaks in between. I was able to, even though I was catching myself, feeling a little drained, a little dozing off, but I was still able to sustain myself and understand the material. And so what the issue was with that specific class was that originally I was unable to understand the material because I couldn't locate the files that I needed. And so once I was able to locate the files of what was needed for each assignment and understand the breakdown, and I was paying attention to the financial statements and things of that nature, like I never checked out of the class, what I say mentally, at least in accounting, because I'm actually interested in that. Like, we have to understand, this is my first time ever seeing numbers presented to me like this in the form of Excel. And it'll be one thing for me if I had a calculator. So in my mind, I'm like, let me rush to get my calculator. Let me calculate these numbers and put them in the Excel sheet. But that's outdated. You don't have time to go grab a calculator and punch those numbers in. You already have them in the cells. You highlight them and you let the system do the math for you, which is a good advancement. But in high school, if I was to initially learn that, I wouldn't have been punching numbers into Excel. So I had to learn a whole new method of translating numbers on a document, or should I say a worksheet, an Excel worksheet. And that was at first very difficult for me. But now I caught the hang of it, and this was the first class I understood everything. I understood where we got the numbers from. I understood, where to go in the books to find what. I just liked the breakdown. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed this class. It wasn't as unbearable as the rest of my experiences previously. So I can say God definitely came through for that. And I'm so grateful. Must I say, I am so grateful for that. And when you pray, God will work. Won't God do it? If it wasn't for God and my prayer today to help me understand what I needed to understand, then that probably wouldn't have been the case. So now I'd like to say the class today that really got on my nerves was data analysis. And I said that so many times because I had a question and my question wasn't tended to. So then after that, it was like pointless because I couldn't even follow with the rest of the students because my document wasn't processing the information I saw on the board, and it just discouraged me because I couldn't populate what needed to be populated to understand the steps moving forward. So I took that time to learn, drum roll please. Should I do this? Making YouTube thumbnails, yay! I learned how to customize my thumbnails because I said I'm gonna leave here learning something. I needed to leave that classroom with some type of knowledge because I don't enjoy just sitting there, especially like I mentioned, $89,000 plus tax, not including housing, costs, and expenses, yes. And now, I'm in a deal I can't get out of. It's a 360 deal with financial aid. I'm gonna do my best I can do in every class. And when it gets to that point where it's like you're just talking to me and the data is not processing because I'm understanding, but I need to physically do it so I can understand the process visually so I can execute, then I'd have to pause and I'd have to pivot. And so that's what I did. There's other times I wanted to cry. I got past the crying phase. I feel like these moments of misunderstanding, and whether if it's accounting or data analysis, it helps me build extra layers of skin. So it's like I go in there and it's very ritualistic. Like, you sit, you get the information, you find a way to translate it in the span of 3 hours, you get your 15 or 10-minute increments of breaks, and you pivot from there. Excuse me, on my breaks, I typically just rest my eyes, or I used to watch videos, but then I stopped doing that, or eat snacks, but I eat snacks all throughout the class. Like, that's just what I do, just to keep me awake. But yeah, that's pretty much my day. That's a debrief from my day. I'm gonna continue learning these YouTube thumbnails because that is a very important part of my YouTube journey as I'm growing as a content creator, and know 100% that my followers and viewers and subscribers and commenters and likes and every one of you all deserve beautiful thumbnails that had time and effort put into them. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna customize all of them, and I'm gonna upload all of my thumbnails, and hopefully you all enjoy the thumbnails that I provide from my videos. So moving forward, there can be a nice, really cool, fun, and chill aesthetic that you all hopefully can admire. And I am so grateful that I even took the time to understand how to break down thumbnails, because I thought I knew all I could know about these editing platforms and apps, but I'm gonna learn from so many different ones. I'm breaking down Canva, InShot. I want to go watch some videos and take some notes because there's so many different editing tips and styles that match my niche that I will be able to formulate people in a niche or a category or a base without having to pay people, and eventually I can turn that into employment. If anyone has heard of Upwork, that's a really great platform to make money on making make money online for making other people's thumbnails. So that's a really great program that I'm looking to run. And when I continue to grow in that capability, then I'll let you all know, like, yeah, I'm on Upwork. Just if you want me to make your thumbnail, hit me up. Yeah, and you can also do other things with Upwork. Like, you could ghostwrite people's music on there. So I'm actually gonna set up that platform and play around with it to see what we are able to create. Yes, I went to school with this bag today. People probably thought I was crazy, but people always think I'm crazy. And do I ever care? Not one bit. No, I don't. My shoulder was hurting and I carry a lot of things. And even though today I didn't have to go to physical work or Practice. I usually have my mini bag right there and it's stuffed with so many things. Also, I know I wanted to go to Pantry. My school has a pantry where you can collect things. I'm never too bougie or expensive to collect free things. I mean, that's how you get expensive. You get free things, right? I had a lot of great gifts from my school, such as a great team and cohort from my first semester at this school. We do group work and projects together. One of my cohort members gave me this really, really cute skirt set, and I know it's cute. I didn't open it yet, but I was just so grateful because look at how gorgeous this is. And she's so super thoughtful for thinking of me. If you see me looking over there, I'm looking at the mirror, but she is so super thoughtful for even considering me as a recipient of such a beautiful outfit. I'm actually gonna try this on, and we're gonna see how it fits on the waist. I'm obviously not going to take off the top because I don't have. This is so cute. She is so thoughtful. I can't wait to present. Don't mind my hairy armpits. Please, like 100% don't mind it. I'm a human and I grow hair everywhere. Oh God, forgive me. I don't want to grow hair in my face. This is so cute. Oh, shout out to Tasha. Oh my gosh. This is so adorable. I love it 100%, and I'm definitely gonna wear this for a presentation one day. And this is giving like, ooh, like this is gonna be my first day of school, my law school outfit. Yeah, I like this a lot. And it goes right with my bag. Like, I'm excited to see how I grow and develop as a young lady in such outfits as such, business professional outfits. Less this, more this, and nothing wrong with this. This is me chilling. It's my Caribbean side, you know, I'm trying to relax. But yeah, this here, this is really tea, really cute. I haven't been purchasing clothes lately because I have bigger finances to crunch. So it's okay. I'm not really upset about that. I have a lot of clothes, but not too much, but I have a good amount. God has given me the ability to have clothes, a sustainable amount of clothes for me to translate in between school, church, work, life, videos, music videos, da da da. So I'm grateful I even have clothes, I even somewhere to put my head and food to eat. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. I have to now go into my Canva prep. I keep calling it Canva prep, but it's just me reviewing YouTube videos and learning about Canva and doing my Canva, and I'm excited about that. And I take physical notes on them, and I don't know why I took it on a book that is about to be complete. But yeah, I literally got 1 page of availability left, or 2. But that is okay. It's just fine. So I'm gonna put away those nice pantry items. I guess this is / what's in my bag, right? What's in my luggage. I should probably come closer. Maybe. Okay, so besides that bag of chips and things of that nature, first, let me take this off. Okay, so I just got done putting away the food. But now, well, let's continue my what's in my luggage. I just put my computer to charge. So that was in there, my iPad. This is my nameplate. If you only know me as Meraki Love, please know that my real name is Mahogany Jules. Mahogany Adelise Jules is my name. And I go by other names, Mahogany Love, Mahogany, just Mahogany, Meraki Love. Yeah, this is what I put in my nameplate. And besides the nameplate, I also got a pair of headphones in here for like if I was on a plane and needed them. Laundry bag there for whatever purpose I need. This is really my travel bag. Essentially I did buy it for school in undergrad, but then like I realized I had to pack work shoes, dance clothes, all of that. And like I was getting books that we had to read. I'm part of Interfaith. If I don't know if I told y'all, we got this book called Truth Matters: A Dialogue on Fruitful Disagreement in the Age of Division with Robert P. George and Cornell West, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna see what it's about. I've only read about 12 pages in. It's like a dialogue between the two, and it's been okay. It's pretty new, definitely new, I can say, because I've only read 12 pages. So I'm gonna figure out how I'm feeling about the book, develop some thoughts on it. And I don't want to just stuff all of that stuff in my bag. Because in my purse, now what's in my actual bag, we have my Up to Us water bottle. Shout out to Zone. I got my keychain, Fenty Beauty keychain. Headphones on it. My cute little not charm, should I say, keychain things are in here. Disney, Bring Home the Magic, Disney Wish. This is supposed to be a gift. It says FBI, Department of Justice, Washington, D.C. It's supposed to be a gift from my homeboy Danny, but I never got a chance to see him to actually give it to him, so now it's fine. We'll see. This is another gift that was supposed to, well, this one was mine. The key to Washington, D.C., I wanted to say. With that, yeah. So there's that. What else do I got in here? This is my purse that has my device that doesn't have any connection. It's good to use. My glasses case, my fan, because I take the bus. I be so hot. Like, it goes up to some pretty high settings, which I appreciate. And then my Minnie Mouse wallet my mom got me with the AM on it. There's no money in there. That like holds my SIM cards, the things that I need to transfer my photos to my camera, things of that nature. Some garbage, a bunch of extra additional tissue from all those coffee breaks that I have in between classes. I really had to look up, like, does coffee make you big? Because I don't want to be big off of drinking coffee. Like, not big isn't the issue. The problem is, like, come on, like, is caffeine even actually good for me to be drinking all the time? And being that at school they're giving me free coffee, I'm not gonna buy no coffee creamer, all of that stuff. I mean, I have an iced coffee in here, and granted, mine tastes better, but I don't really need all of that because it's gonna give me a headache, and I think I'm gonna develop one if I keep drinking all that caffeine, because that's how I reacted to caffeine in the past. More snacks. I try to have as much snacks as possible because I need to stay awake. So I eat some pens. This is a stylus pen for me to type, a pencil with an eraser, and this nice cute multi-colored pen my bestie gave me. Shout out to Tina. I got me some Fresh Feels hand sanitizer, cherry scent. Thankfully, still enough in there. I really hate when it be running out, and I'm like, these is not refillable. These are robbery sanitizers. It's only cute. That's the only issue. They should be. They would make a lot more money. Some of them are, but this one, no. This is some dental floss. I like this better than the Picks because it actually can like get up in there, especially if you had experienced a root canal. This is the floss you need because the food be getting lodged up in there and stuff. And this is my lip care. This is actually supposed to be in my Get Ready With Me bag that I'm about to present to you. This is my lip care, so let's put that there. Peppermint. My portable charger, very important. Like, you need a portable charger. If you do not have a portable charger, then baby, what are you doing? I also have my block, my regular block. I don't know that I need this right now because I usually go with my other block that has 2 blocks in it. So I might just put this up somewhere. I'm gonna put this in my technology bag because I don't need to carry 2 blocks, right? And this is my name tag for my school, my ring, some garbage. And so that's all that's in my little purse. This is my little MCM that I had gotten maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. And I just carry my stuff in there. And it's pretty cute. I love it. I don't care how old it's gonna get. This is my baby. I don't care. This is like super tea. Like, it can never get old. Like, this is the cutest bag ever. I have yet to see a bag match this cuteness, or surpass it, should I say. Maybe it's Chanel, but I do like this a lot. I love it. I have my New York umbrella from when I went there in 2024 for the UN conference in New York City, my hometown. And this umbrella happened to be the only one I had available to purchase at the time. And I'm from New York, and it's pink, and it lasted me a good time. Like, I love this umbrella. It's pretty sturdy. My umbrellas usually don't last because all that windiness and da-da-da be turning up. But this one, perfect. It's good to always have an umbrella on hand, as my mama has trained me to know. This is my nail clipper, which was just randomly in there. It's supposed to be my Get Ready With Me bag that I'm about to show you what's in it. Yeah, y'all were pretty far away. But I said, let me bring y'all closer to make this a little bit more personal. So, in my Get Ready With Me bag, I have my Dove cream, super important because I'm like always ashy for some apparent reason. Daily facial spray, I don't always spray this. I don't always spray this on me, but when I do. I'm hot. Maybe I should start remembering it for when I'm tired. This is completely like faded, but it's for like if you have a stain, you just dab it and then like you rub it in and it gets to cleaning it. That specific part of your outfit. This is my favorite lip pencil in the world, the MAC Chestnut Lip Liner. I haven't used it recently because I had no reason to outline my lips for them people. No reason. Even though I used it recently, not today. I actually put this purple Fenty gloss on my lips today because I was wearing purple. But then it was too much because I wanted to go through and do like a whole thing, like lip line it, put the regular base, and then put a lighter, and then I was gonna do a whole lip combo, but that just is not what ended up happening. My Clinique lipstick, which is pretty good, pretty simple, and my Fenty Beauty. And I found this, which means a lot right now because it's what is speaking to me. You set your sights high and enjoy striving for the best things in life. And of course, this is one of the Panda Express fortune teller or fortune cookie notes that I appreciate. This is given to me from my building, private information on there. And this is some hand sanitizer. This feels almost used, but it's not yet used. So I'm gonna keep it. My Puro singular hand sanitizers. I have, this is very crucial and important when it comes to the vlogging process. You need to have that USB, well, if you have a newer phone, anything past the 15, you need to have USB-C to your SD card in your camera so you can transfer your videos to your computer, your phone, which I love transferring to my phone. I can just skip transferring it to my computer process, which is really cool. Changed my life, by the way, when it comes to vlogging. And this is this paperclip that I have randomly. And that's pretty much what's in here. I found this randomly in one of my purses when I was looking for this. But yeah, back to this. This is my glossy lip pout. Honestly, I got this from like maybe Five Below or Dollar General or something like that. Don't know, but it keeps my lip moisturized. I'm not gonna complain. Then this is my Absolute New York Mattifying Lip Color. This is really good if you're doing like real makeup looks. So I'm gonna put this in my bathroom because I don't know where I'm going that I need this, especially if this is my get ready with me bag for school, just to just have. That's like this is actually in butterscotch. It's just one of those lip looks that when you do your lip care, it brightens your lips, and then you can put like, it's one of those. If you're a lip care girly and you understand the dynamics of a good lip combo, I say you get that, because it's like you put your base darker lipstick and then the light one there, and it's gloss. Barbie doll lips. Not even Barbie doll, like you're just... Anyhow, moving forward, we have my hair comb. I don't know when I really use this. I mean, it can fix up some things. It's good to have just like a simple comb in your bag. Look how it cleaned that up for me. I was on here looking crazy. Only because after a certain time, I stopped caring. I'm in my house. And even though I was out there and I noticed the flyaways, I didn't care to fix it because you knew it was fake anyway. Some tissues that I like to keep with me. And I don't like to use them to clean up anything. I like to use them for my nose if that's a very immediate emergency. But I tend to need these in New York or like Paris. I needed the tissues and I didn't have them. Traumatizing experience. I had to walk up to some men to ask them if they had tissues, and they thankfully did. He's a very kind man. And I think I ended up getting it in France because this is Douceur and Resistance. Yeah, it's so funny. I got this nasal stick. It's lavender, like if your nose is stuffy and you just need that. Yeah, very important. My Fenty Beauty, this is the Hella Thick. My favorite mascara ever. Even more than the Cause I'm Black. And it just defines your, ooh, look at that. There's so much in there. Maybe because the Cause I'm Black is almost finished. I liked it, but I don't know, something about the Hella Thick bristles. I just really like it. Then my glasses case from Sunglasses Hut, or my glasses cleaner case from Sunglasses Hut. You get free refills, so it's the lens cleaner, and it comes with this to tighten your glasses. Before, my glasses used to like fall down, but now thankfully they don't. This is the little rag for it, and this is the little spray. And I got this one that I actually didn't use recently. This is like my Fenty Beauty, the purple one that I have here. that I didn't get to do the lip combo today of. But I'm really betting on myself to do this. So I'm gonna do this moving forward, maybe on Sunday. I try to, hear me out, on Sundays, I try to pick my best outfit from the week that I've worn to class, to church. And I already dressed professional, was this casual for school, so it's like, okay, let me just translate that outfit for church. Or I just completely do something different. But that's just a new thing in my head, just me like thinking sustainability wise and consumption from water and washing clothes and wearing clothes one time and then washing them. For me, that's not dirty. Like, I have to be rolling on the floor for the clothes to be dirty after I wear it one time. So, you know, and then have to quickly wash it. Like, I'd be washing clothes like every single day if that was the case. And sometimes I wear more than one outfit in one day, so it's like, bruh, you even wear that for a full 24 hours. You're wasting stuff. Well, that's just my mindset right now. Maybe in the future I'll wash 100 times, who knows. But yeah, my sisters gave me these. My sister, shout out to my big sis, you know. Then I got my Brazilian fresh syrup, Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit, 68. This is a beauty supply store perfume, but it kind of is like a knockoff Sol de Janeiro. And it smells so good. And honestly, I'd be forgetting to spray myself with it, but it be smelling good. Just to have a good fragrance. This is an extra scrunchie I have in the cases that I need to put my hair up. Oh, see the hair? I should put it on there, right? No, let me stop. In the cases I need to put my hair up and really get to it, I never had to do that. Sometimes I be feeling like having my hair up. So yeah, this in place of the clip. And it's gray, so we'll go with everything for the most part. So yeah, that's pretty much what's in my bag, nothing left. And now you all know me. No, I lied. You don't know me if you don't know that I always carry a nail glue on me. I don't have nails right now because my nails are like severely damaged because I like drilled them to death because I just was so drill happy after I got the drill. And now they're recovering. My poor little nails are recovering. They're doing an okay job, so to speak. And as they're recovering, I won't really be putting nails on them. I don't have nowhere that I'm going that I need to put nails on right now. No weddings, no dates, nothing. So that's that. Pretty much, for the most part, that's about it. And I hope you enjoyed watching my what's in my bag. Actually, before I go, these two plus this combo fire. This is like the natural lip, like business type of, yeah, this is fire. Mixed with a little bit of the butterscotch, so that's why I have it. But this is just sometimes too much for such a long 3-hour class. And the only person that's seeing my lips is professor and friends. So for a date, a good event of some sort. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get to work, and now tomorrow I won't have to bring my extremely large pulling bag. I also probably didn't have to bring it today, but it was kind of good I brought it today because, like I mentioned, I have Pantry at school, so I went to collect some food, and that was good and well. So now my bag isn't that heavy, and I love that for me. So that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna come back to y'all maybe with like another one of these. If y'all like this one, comment below. I don't know, like let me know if you like it. Let me know if you like what's in my bag. Yeah, thanks for watching. I love you all.